Game time. Prep, Patriots. Let's go. Prep's going to win the opening tip. Justin City with the ball. Going to give it off to Brendan Buckley. Underneath, dunk right away by Spencer Shomers. Prep coming in at 9-3. Patriots on a 2-game winning streak at 4-6, trying to get back in the race to get into state.
A great job by Shomers. Not a better way to get the hype going by a slam to start off the game.
Gage Stanger has it up top. Mid-range jumper, good separation by Gage Stanger to get the Patriots right back on the board.
Nice job by Gage. Been a great season, second highest scorer, averaging 10.6 points per game. He's been a great job and a huge part of this offense.
Up top with it is number 10, Shomers. Now underneath. Good defense by Trevor Albert to deny A.J. Rollins. Open three, Trevor Albert. No good. We talked about last week against West, getting Trevor Albert more looks from behind the arc. He's one of the best three-point shooters on the team, and he spaces the floor as a big guy. Inside, Wiley's layup is good.
Yeah, and Albert unsuccessful there, but he's been huge. He had 14 points last game, 18 versus Millard West, and 16 versus West Side. The last 3 games, he's really been feeling that as one of the top scorers.
Can't get over the line before a 10-second violation to Stanger. No off to Cooper. Cooper, oh, nice try down low. And that's saved by Creighton Prep, and now on the break is Shomers. Shomers goes right at Albert, and one.
Amazing start to the game by Shomers. Already 4 points for him, hoping to make it 5 right here.
Size advantage for Prep is pretty noticeable as well, Joey.
Absolutely.
Well, Shomers comes in as one of their leading scorers, right behind A.J. Rollins. Rollins is averaging 13 points per game, while Shomers is averaging 12. Both of it, however, have been the mainstays from Prep on the offensive end.
Yeah, when talking to the team, they knew that was the biggest key to winning is shutting down the 2 top scorers.
Stanger now gives it off to Harding, who looks to drive and now gives it back out top to Blake Stanger. Moving the ball around. Oh, nice cut underneath. That's a foul. And nearly an and one opportunity for Gage Stanger, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Great back cut right there, and great job getting the aggressive up and going to the line for 2.
First team foul on the Jays. Gage Stanger shooting 2.
And free throw has been a huge thing for the Patriots. One thing that's definitely going to have to up. As a team, they've been shooting 64% from the free throw line. Definitely something that they'll need to improve on. Good for them. Creighton Prep, 67%. So it's not a huge difference between the 2 teams, but free throw is definitely something that both teams are going to have to work on a lot.
Second free throw is no good. And rebound underneath by Shomers. And now moving the ball fast on the break. And a great block by Jack Cooper. And wrestling the ball away is Gage Stanger. He'll wisely slow it down and bring it back out to Blake. Blake Stanger drives. Oh, nice feed to Cooper. Size advantage. Off the glass, no good. And coming down the rebound is Buckley. Off to City. Buckley. Now underneath, it's Rollins. He's going to isolate Albert one-on-one, trying to get him into foul trouble. Bumping each other, and Rollins is going to get the 2 to go.
Yeah, Rollins, you mentioned, leading scorer, 13.7 a game. He's had a great year, and that's going to be a huge part of this Patriot defense, is trying to do everything you can to limit him tonight.
Stanger goes off to Blake Stanger, his 3. No good. Battle for the board underneath. Harding gets it blocked from behind by Rollins. 3 ball. Yes. And just like that, Creighton Prep gets out to a 12-3 advantage. We're going to stay right here.
Yeah, an amazing start by Prep. They're really just doing everything. They're right there on the defensive end, mainly because of that big size advantage. And on offensive, we see that size advantage doing just as much for them. It just seems like that's going to be something that Millard South is going to have to really limit.
Going to have to crash the boards and get back in defense. That's going to be a really challenging thing for the Patriots tonight. Creighton Prep seems to be a very good transitional team. So a lot of good athletes out on the floor.
Yeah, and on offense, I think we're going to try to get a lot of, pick and roll, see some switches, off-ball screens, and we're going to need to see a lot of good ball movement.
Probably slow the pace down as well. You don't want to get in a track meet with Creighton Prep.
Definitely. And, a huge part of this offense the last couple games, Michael Harding has been on fire. Last game, 19 points in the win versus Lewis Central, including a third quarter half-court buzzer beater. It looked amazing. 12 points versus Millard West and 16 versus West Side. He's really been hot. Him and Albert have been the 2 top scorers, and they're going to be 2, vital assets for the Patriots tonight.
We mentioned Trevor Albert. What did Trevor Albert do last game against Lewis Central, Joey?
He tied the school record for blocks in a game with 8.
And obviously he's tasked with the duty of A.J. Rollins tonight, the leading scorer from Creighton Prep. We saw him last week against Evan Meyersick from Millard West, who was their leading scorer, and he did a terrific job on him, out-battled him underneath in the post. We'll see if he can get it going tonight and out-duel A.J. Rollins as well.
Yeah, and when talking to players about A.J. Rollins, it's clear to them that they know that obviously he's their biggest threat. They know that it'll be really difficult to just absolutely shut him down. Their biggest thing for them is just to limit him. Make sure, he doesn't have a huge game, that they can just try and stop him and control him as much as possible. Get their offense going on the other side.
Limiting the turnovers is also going to be key as well. Harding over to Mungeon. Mungeon, good look to Harding. His layup is good over the hand of A.J. Rollins, looking for his second block of the game. So a great job out of the timeout to break the press by Coach Lucian and his staff. And Harding, one of those explosive finishers at the rim. One of his best qualities is attacking the rim and not being afraid of anybody at the rim. That's going to be a foul on the floor. Might have been in the shot, actually. Let's see who they rule it on.
Yeah, and what you said was spot on. It seems like Harding, we see, nonstop back cuts, trying to get to the middle of the basket, draw fouls or go up strong.
Blake Stinger's first foul. City up top, going to get a screen from Rollins. 3 ball, seemed to be blocked by Stanger. That's saved underneath, and it goes behind the backboard. That's going to be Patriot basketball. Great block by Gage Stanger, contesting the shot of Brennan Buckley.
And one big thing you brought up was turnovers. For Millard South, we have 12.7 turnovers per game. Definitely, a crucial part of this team. We've seen a lot of games in the fourth quarter, teams coming back, really giving it to us because we've seen a lot of sloppy ball from Millard South.
Once again, Harding underneath. That one's going to get rejected by Buckley. Indecisive while he was going up. But you see the Patriots. Oh, great steal by Stanger. Let's see what the foul is. That's going to be a push from behind on Albert. That's going to be Trevor's second foul of the game. And immediately Jack Cooper's going to have to check back in the game.
For the Patriots, that's a rough call. Already 3 fouls to start off this game.
Inbounding underneath is Prep. Buckley has it up top, and that's a travel.
Traveling. Patriots will take possession.
And, we mentioned the turnovers for Millard South and Prep. It's been, slightly less but almost identical. For, Patriots, 12.7. For Prep, it is 11.3. So, another huge thing that they're going to need to limit if they want to control the pace, which they already have so far.
Dumped down to Harding. Gets hacked underneath. Well, the middle of the floor seems to be open on this press. We talked about last game, Marion figuring out our girls' basketball press pretty well. Patriots off to a very good start.
Yeah, it seems like every other play we see nonstop back cuts by the Patriots, and they'll do a really good job. If they can continue to draw fouls, get to the line, get a bonus later in the game.
Yep. Really, ever since that timeout, they have done a good job trying to find Harding underneath in the middle against that press.
Connor Buckley checking in.
Checking out for Creighton Prep is Spencer Shomers. Checking in for the game, number 35, Will Manhart. Manhart averaging only 2.4 points per game. Probably an energy guy off the bench for Prep. Second free throw's no good by Harding. Lead remains at 6 for Creighton Prep, 12-6 early on in this one. About halfway through the first quarter. Number 5, Connor Buckley, the brother of Brennan Buckley, now on the floor. They swing it on to Brennan, who's going to drive the baseline, go up over Blake Stanger. Layup no good, battle for the board underneath. No jump ball called, and a travel on Connor Buckley.
And one big key for the Patriots today will be the presence of their bench. So far, we haven't seen much of it. The Patriots averaging 56 points a game, 50.7 comes from their starters.
Not surprising at all.
Yeah, they're going to need to definitely improve on depth, getting that bench more implemented into the game.
High pass by Trey Munchin. Good pass underneath to Harding, who was cutting to the basket. Now have to bring it back out. Stenger. Lazy pass to Harding in the corner. Now they'll bring it back out from Munchin. Look up top. That's going to be an offensive foul on Jack Cooper, his first foul of the game.
Foul charge to Millard South on 34, Jack Cooper, his first.
And for the Patriots, a big part, you got to make sure that these big men are not getting in foul trouble, because you already have a bad, size advantage from prep, and that'll increase much more if you see guys getting in foul trouble.
Freshman talent, Maul Jall, checking into the game for the Patriots. We talk about the bench. Well, he's another person off the bench that's going to have to step up. Not seeing much playing time in the past, but this is a game where they'll need him, especially with Cooper and Albert in foul trouble.
Yeah, and going up against a 9-3 prep, this would be a great game to get your name out there.
Yep. Silly to the corner for Buckley. His three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Stenger underneath. And they push it. Into the corner for Mudgeon. Back out. Gage Stenger, wide open three. No. And a rebound underneath by Buckley.
And Gage Stenger been second on the team in three-point percentage with 38. Definitely, been a good shooter this year. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it to fall.
Brother to brother as Connor Buckley has the ball. Great defense by Trey Mungin. Almost got the steal. Now Stilley being guarded by Mungin. Gets past him into the corner. Good defense by Jall. Stenger. Spun off by Buckley. His layup is short. And a rebound by Gage Stenger. Great possession on defense by the Patriots. They got numbers now. Maljal gets that ball poked out of his hand by Buckley. Connor Buckley on the break. And that is a blocking foul.
And a rough call right there. His feet appeared to be set, but the call was not going the Patriots' way. And number 5, Connor Buckley, going 2 shots at the line. And we already got 5 fouls on the Patriots. That'll be, really brutal if we continue to see the fouls. Already almost in bonus with 1:39 left in the first.
Blake Stanger's going to check out of the game, as well as Jall. Ben Stratman checking into the game for the first time. Harding checks back in after a quick breather, Joey. Second free throw's up and good. And once again, prep. Sets up the press. Millard South does a good job getting out of it. Backdoor cut to Stratman. He's going to be fouled on the baseline. Really good ball movement, actually, by the Patriots. Only 6 points to show for it in the first quarter. But once again, they're getting a feel for that press. So shots are going to start to fall. Shots are going to start to get open for the Patriots. The main issue is they need to keep the same defensive intensity up against a really good prep team that has a lot of talent, right? Keep staying with it on the defensive end is what's going to keep them in this game, because the offense will come.
Yeah. Last few plays, the defensive intensity has been a lot better. Just haven't been able to get the result they're looking for.
Cooper spins underneath. Good move by Jack Cooper to get on the board for the first time. Leads down to 5 with just over a minute to play in this first quarter. 3 ball. No good. Long rebound won by Mungin. Now the Patriots have numbers. Stenger pushes it up. Attacks. And that ball's going to fall off the rim, in and out. Tough luck by Gage Stenger, but a very good drive. And now nearly gets the steal. Terrific hustle by Gage Stenger.
And Creighton Prep taking their time right here.
40 seconds and counting. Good hands by Mungin. Now trying to get it down low. They're going to work it around to Stilley once again up top, guarded by Harding. Stratman just gets overmatched by Manhart, and the lead back to 7. Stratman nearly loses it. Now Harding. Thought about an open 3. Spins. Off the glass, no good. And that is chucked into the backcourt. And that is how the quarter is going to end. Not a bad first quarter by the Patriots. They're hanging in there. A couple bad calls did not go their way, but after the first quarter, 15-8, Blue Jays on top of the Patriots. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Back here for the start of the second quarter. Millard South trailing by 7. A lot of positives to take from that quarter, Joey. What do you make of it?
Yeah, the score doesn't show the whole story. Obviously, not the start the Patriots were looking for, trailing, 12-3. They started to play better. The ball movement's been really good. That shot hasn't been falling quite. Done a good job, attacking the basket, and it just hasn't been working for him. But
Mungin the 3. Shot starting to fall right there. Guys going to have to step up with Trevor Albert on the bench with 2 early fouls. Leading down to 4.
Trey Mungin hitting the 3 right there. We've seen great defense by him so far. Could play a huge role in tonight's game.
Shomers almost gets that strip. Now into the corner for number 2. That is good. Number 2, John Trainer off the bench. Answers Mungin's 3. And now Harding pushes the break. Mungin, same spot. Too long that time. And a rebound underneath by Spencer Shomers. And if you don't know it, he is committed to Northwest Missouri State for basketball. And Stanger's going to pick up a foul underneath. That's going to be his second.
And the Patriots, besides the first minute or two of the game, have done a good job shutting down Shomers. He had 5 points right to open up the game, has only had 2 since. They've done a good job limiting him ever since that. They've done the same with A.J. Rollins. Going into this game, they knew that those are 2 crucial players they had to shut down. And for the most part, besides a few minutes, they've done a pretty good job minimizing their roles tonight.
First free throw's good. And with 2 fouls, Albert's going to replace Gage Stanger, who has 2 fouls as well. So this is a very important sequence in the game right now. Foul trouble, obviously with the shortened bench, Lucian's going to have to manage it well. So Trevor Albert's got to be smart. If he's going for a loose ball underneath the basket and somebody's got the ball, he's just got to let it go and not pick up the foul. Because the no foul is more important than the 2 points. Running the break, good pass to Mungin. Mungin gets that blocked by behind, but saved by Jack Cooper. Now underneath to Albert. His floater's good, fouled from behind and 1.
Great job by Albert. He, first of all, great court vision, seeing Mungin on the cut, and then right there getting the nice basket with the foul. And like you said, it's vital for this team that he does not get in foul trouble because, like I mentioned, with the size advantage, he's a crucial part of tonight's offense. And especially, a big man's really important for this team. Jack Cooper's done a great job, but it's, much better to have Albert, who's been the hot hand for this team lately.
Spaces the floor well as well. We talked to Lucian after the game against Millard West, and he really likes how both of his big guys can really shoot the ball really well as well. Allows him to open up the playbook more on the offensive end, get into more offensive sets. Back out to Stilley. Good defense by Mungin. City guarded by Blake Singer, excuse me. Now back out to Buckley. Buckley drives on Harding, gets that strip by Blake Stanger once again, excuse me. And now Blake. Gonna get off to Jack. Moves it to the corner for Harding. Now back up top.
And Blake Stanger all year has been an amazing leader. On defense, he always gives 110%. On offense, does a great job of finding the open man and getting that ball moving.
Albert looking for the three. Good pass down low to Cooper. Probably should not have put that ball on the ground. If he went straight up with it, he had the size mismatch. Albert with 3 fouls already. Gage Stanger coming out right now. Trevor Albert most likely just picked up his 3rd foul.
Foul charge to number 30, Trevor Albert. It's his 3rd, 7th on the Patriots.
3rd foul for Trevor Albert in the first 10 minutes. First free throw is good.
First, Gage Stanger back in.
And for the Patriots, 6 minutes left in the half. Already have 7 fouls, and Prep is already in the bonus.
They're just competing. Like I said, the offense will come, but they got to keep the same defensive tenacity up on that end.
You know,
With good defense will come good offense, and that's how they will chip away at this 7 and now 8-point deficit.
And I do love the Patriots' aggression on defense. It just results in a lot of, sometimes unwise fouls. They're averaging 17.1 fouls per game.
Harding to Cooper. Cooper underneath, gets it over A.J. Rollins, extended arm. Once again, breaking the press and the lead back down to 6.
Yeah, nice job by Cooper, getting the ball, getting a nice power dribble and going up strong.
Buckley. Rollins is calling for it. Oh, good hands by Mungin.
And Mungin really stepping up tonight on defense. He's been an essential part of this team tonight and hitting a 3 on the other side as well.
A couple times I've said good defense by Mungin. He's been really active on this end, not afraid of the moment off the bench. And now Stanger. That ball's going to be off of Stanger, but once again, Patriots getting active on the defensive end.
Yeah, I really love the intensity on defense. It really gives them a lot of great opportunities on the other side.
Allows them the opportunity to try to force turnovers as well. And we've seen so far this game, they've been working better when they've been playing fast, actually, which is in contrast to how it's been most of the year. Rollins is going to give it off to Buckley. Buckley now guarded one-on-one. Now Wiley with the ball. Good job by Stanger to stay in front of him. Mungin now getting his hands in it again. And that is a foul on the floor.
Foul charge to Millard South. Number 12.
That's going to be on number 12, Trey Mungin, as Luke Jungers was driving to the basket. And despite it being on the foul, or on the floor, excuse me, in the one-on-one situation is Creighton Prep.
Yeah, tough foul right there for the Patriots. It's just been nonstop an issue this game.
First free throw is good.
And Jungers getting on the board this game.
Makes both. And a timeout by Millard South.
30-second timeout.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here.
5 minutes until halftime. Prep 24, Millard South.
And a huge part of this offense tonight by Creighton Prep, which we've seen, get little moments. They go on nice little runs. Big part, obviously, Schummers. He's had a great night with, he had a 3, hit 2 nice little jumpers and 3 free throws as well. He's just been everywhere on the court tonight for for the Blue Jays on offense. And it's just been something for the Patriots. They've really got to find a way to shut him down.
Really, the foul trouble is the only thing preventing Millard South from staying in this one, honestly. I mean, they've done a really good job of stopping A.J. Rollins' leading scorer on Prep so far in this game, despite the foul trouble from the bigs as well. So we'll see if Prep tries to make an adjustment and try to feed the ball down low some more, but so far they have not. But as terms of Millard South, look, it's been contrast to how they played all year, but I think pushing the pace, keeping this fast pace going is going to be the smart way to go because the offense is starting to come. They're starting to knock down shots, find open guys. Just once again, getting stops. That's going to be the main thing, and not fouling, obviously.
Yeah, and it's something we really didn't expect going into today.
Absolutely.
We assumed the Patriots would need to take it slow. But we, especially with the size of Prep, we'd assume that, on the other side of the fast break, it would come back to bite them. But really, you're right. The fast pace is definitely what the Patriots have succeeded at and what they need to keep approaching.
Weaving it around now, Cooper spins around and gets fouled by A.J. Rollins going up.
Nice turnaround jumper by Coop, now going to the line for 2.
Justin City is first. That's the
Once again, these out of timeouts plays, they know exactly what they want to do, and they're executing it right now.
Cooper this season, 59% from the line, hoping to up that throughout the year.
And right now, you got off to the slow start if you're the Patriots, but just chip away, right? Keep playing consistent. Keep doing the little things that you preach and practice every day with Coach Lucien, and keep battling back in. First free throw's good.
One great thing about this team and the work ethic they bring is it doesn't matter who they're going up against. They will compete from the opening tip to the final buzzer.
Yep. Not going to back down from anybody, really.
Not at all.
Second free throw's good as well, so Cooper knocks down both. 24-18 advantage with 4:40 and counting in the first half. Blue Jays on top. This would be a tremendous victory for the Patriots if they can come out on top. Oh, lob underneath. Had trouble handling it. Rollins can't get his layup to go. No foul called from behind. Prep gets the ball back and drives to the basket. It's Wiley. His shot's finally good. Surprised there was no over the back call right there. Mungin racing up the floor. Gets that shot blocked. Pass underneath. Cooper right there at the right time. And now the Patriots have the ball once again, pushing up the floor with Blake Stanger. In the corner to Mungin. He likes those corner threes. In and out. In a battle for the board, won by Cooper. And that's going to be a foul.
And Jack Cooper right now is doing, he's everywhere on the court. We saw him going to the free throw line a minute ago, right down, on the other side of the court, able to get a nice quick steal, and now drawing another foul.
Connor Buckley back in.
Connor Buckley's going to check back into the game. Number 21, Lou Junger's going to check out. So right now on the floor for Prep is Wiley, Rollins, Brendan Buckley, Connor Buckley, and Justin City. Stanger, nowhere to go. Cross court to Harding. Good catch by Mungin not to let it go in the backcourt. Moving it around. Cooper, he's going to take a three. And that's off the glass and no good. Kind of a rush shot there by Coop. And now Buckley brings it up the court and off to his brother. Into the corner for Wiley, his three. No good. Rollins wins the board. Maneuvers the baseline, his layup is good.
Amazing move by Rollins right there. And it seems like for both teams, that inside look is really where the majority of points are coming from. Neither team's really connecting from the three-point lane.
Stanger trying to get something going. Mungin in the corner. And that's going to be knocked away. Good hands by Stilley. But Cooper has it. Now is patient. Finds Blake Stanger. Thought about the three. And that's going to be knocked away by Buckley.
For the Patriots right now, it's kind of hard to get past that intensity the Blue Jays are bringing on defense.
Good defense by Gage Stanger to deny the shot of Wiley, who tried to turn around jump shot. And now Lucien calling for things to be slowed down. Working the ball side to side, now trying to go high-low to Cooper. Corrals the board, now gets it stripped underneath by Buckley.
And great job by the Blue
Rollins.
Jays.
Rollins is going to get fouled. Layup no good, he'll go to the line for two.
And by Prep, we've really seen this defense be locked down lately. They've done a great job limiting the Patriots, and it's been working perfectly. Now on the offensive side, they're doing a great job of drawing fouls. Patriots already committing 9 fouls, and the Blue Jays doing everything they can to keep going to the line.
Checking in for the first time in this game, Lance Rucker, number 22. Jack Cooper's going to take a seat. Obviously, he has 1 foul. Don't want to get him in any foul trouble before the end of the half, with Trevor Albert already having 3. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Lucien doesn't start Trevor in the second half as well. Second free throw's no good, and Rucker's going to get the rebound. Gage Stanger going to bring it up the court. Patriots trailing by 11. It doesn't really feel like that, though, Joey. Feels like they're still in it. Just need to do a better job of executing. Oh, good feed behind the door to Rucker, and 1!
What a move by the Patriots. Great job by Stanger seeing Lance Rucker. Great job by Rucker on the back cut, going up strong, and now the opportunity to convert the and 1.
checking in and doing something positive right away. You like to see that.
First, 7.
Stanger has 2 fouls, less than 2 minutes in the half. We'll see if he comes back in. But for right now, Ben Stratman's going to check in with them. So once again, Lucian managing the bench. Trey Mungin's played pretty effectively off the bench as well. We've seen Lance Rucker now in the game. We've seen Maul Jaw in the game. So getting different guys in the game because they all need to step up if they're going to chip away, especially with this foul trouble.
One thing you'd mention, it's an 8-point game, but it really feels a lot closer, and that's because the Patriots, if you look, obviously it was 12-3 lead.
They're
by
battling.
Prep. Absolutely. It's the start of that game was really rough for them, but since then they've been going into back and forth battle right now.
Just had to get their feet underneath them. And they're doing this with Trevor Albert on the bench and Stanger on the bench for a good part of the half as well. Trying to feed it inside. Buckner misses his own layup, and that's going to be a foul and 1.
And Gage Stanger already going right back in.
Yep.
Foul charge to Millard South, number 22, Lance
Seems like
Rucker.
they're sticking in the game, right? They're battling.
The basket
It just
is
seems
good.
like every time we score, Prep answers with something on the other end. It's about getting stops at this point.
Yeah, really, you take away that 12-3 lead for Prep at the beginning, and this has been an excellent game. It's been a back and forth, really close battle tonight.
Buckner converts,
Free throw.
or Buckley, excuse me, converts a 3-point play. Stanger gonna get the double screen. Into the corner.
Nice patience here by the Patriots offense, not rushing any shots.
Mungin thought about it. Swing it around. Rucker swings it back out. Mungin 3. No, too strong. Rebound by Harding. And a fresh possession now, under a minute to go. Stanger, 3 ball. No. And pushing the pace now is Wiley. As Prep brings up the court, 40 seconds and counting now in this opening half. 3 ball, Buckley. No good. Board by Rucker underneath.
Nice job by Blake Stanger getting a hand right in the face.
Lucian wants to hold it for one final possession. 30 seconds and counting now.
And for the Patriots, we've seen a lot of 3-point attempts lately. 1 for 6 tonight. It just has not been falling for them. But like you said, they keep playing their offense, the shot will start falling. Best way to get yourself out of a slump, just shoot yourself out of it.
You
If
just
you're
gotta
open,
keep chipping away.
go for it. Absolutely.
Weave action with Harding. Into the corner, that gets deflected. Stanger now with 4, heaves it up. Almost gets it to go. Rucker can't get the board, and that's how the half will end. A competitive first half. A lot of foul trouble dealt with Gage Stanger and Trevor Albert. Patriots hanging in there. We'll see if they can make a second half comeback. It feels like they will have that opportunity to do so with Prep not being able to pull away. But for now, the Patriots trail 32-21 at the break, and we'll be right back after half. And once again, enjoy our halftime performances by the Millard South dance team, your regional champions, and the Millard South cheerleaders. We'll be back. What's up? (32-21) start of the second half. Patriots trailing the Blue Jays. Joey, what do you think needs to change in the
Well, I
second
mean,
half?
looking at that first half for the Patriots, we saw
Can you hear me?
Three-point basket, Michael Harding.
Hey, bro, work the camera. Work the camera. I don't care. Work it, bro. Hello, Joey. What's up?
third quarter.
Nate Stenger with the putback
We're good.
for the Patriots.
All right. Apologies for the technical difficulties in this first minute and a half. The Patriots are only down 8 now, 34-26. Schomer's with the ball. He has 3 fouls, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to call it on the floor.
Foul charge
That's going to be on Blake Stanger. That's going to be a second.
To start off the half, we got a couple nice looks from the Patriots. You know, got Michael Harding knocking down the inside shot.
Technical difficulties were completely our fault, Joey. Three
Yeah,
ball.
it happens.
No. Rebound. Oh, nice battle by Cooper to win it over Rollins. And now the Patriots push.
Good job by Cooper, grabbing down second board of the night.
Stanger, tough two. No. Albert goes back up with it. Yes.
Triple Albert put the back in the Patriots.
What do you think the Patriots need to do, Joey, in the second half to come back? They've already chipped the lead down to 6. And now Stanger steals that ball away. And they're going to call it a jump ball. And that's going to be Patriot ball.
Yeah, well, I mean, in that first half by the Patriots, we saw, for the most part, it was a, you know, I think we'd said it 5 times, it was a back and forth battle. Both teams, you know, doing a lot to make it a close game. It was that slow start. For the Patriots, you know, they really later in that half, they started to play at their own pace, and it worked a lot better. So in this half, if they just play their own game, you know, have a lot of intensity on defense, which we just saw right there.
They're going to call that a kick ball violation. No argument right there by Justin City.
And another big issue for the Patriots in that first half was foul trouble. Obviously, Gage, Stanger, Trevor, Albert sitting out a lot of time just not to risk any more fouls. That still could play effect in this second half. Hopefully for them, it doesn't become as much of an issue.
Gage Stanger with the ball up top. Oh, Albert, they missed him wide open underneath. Now they're trying to get it back up the top to Blake, excuse me. See if they can work it in high-low. Cooper getting a touch on the block, spins, goes up strong with it, yes!
Jack Cooper scoring for the Patriots.
And just like that, the lead has been cut from 11 down to 4 in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Oh, look at Stanger getting really aggressive on the defensive end, almost came away with another steal. Now that's going to be knocked out. It's going to be off of Stanger as Buckley went in strong for the lay-in.
And on that last play, we saw a great job by Jack Cooper going up strong. He had a couple of slower games, you know, only having 4 points last game, but here he is leading the team with 8. He's done an amazing job on offense tonight.
Whistle. Something fell from the floor from the prep student section. All right, now we resume play. Buckley has it up top. Now City handles it with the screen from Rollins. Schomer's their best player, attacks, and there's going to be another bump on the floor. This one's going to be on Harding.
Foul charge Millard South, number 23.
And a tough call for the Patriots. That'll be Harding's first foul of the night. Excuse me, second foul of the night.
The Patriots checking in for prep, number 5, Connor Buckley.
And for the Patriots, great start to the half, obviously. Went into the half down 12, now only a 4-point deficit, and this really would be a huge win.
3 ball by Schomers, yes.
Chalmers scoring for the Blue Jays.
And
Big
Chalmers,
3 by Creighton prep to get on the board right there, Joey.
yeah, and he's been an excellent player, having an excellent night. Slowed down a little bit in the second quarter and early in this, but he's hoping to heat up yet again.
Harding thought about the 3. Now Blake Stanger going to drive. Oh, try to feed it down low to Albert, but a good steal there by City.
Yeah, good idea, but great job by City to get right there.
Buckley now in the corner. One-on-one, Rollins with Albert. Layup is good.
Rollins.
Nice move right there, going up strong.
Lead back up to 9. Harding now looking for somebody to pass it to. Blake now with the ball at the top of the key. Cross-court pass. Nothing open right now.
And good patience by the Patriots, not forcing anything yet.
Gage Stanger. Down low, tough pass cannot be handled by Albert. Poked away, but into the hands of Buckley.
And Stanger saw the size advantage down low with with Albert. Wasn't able to get it.
Good move by Buckley to keep his handle. City probably could have had a 3 ball. Decided to pass it off, and now they work it back up top and slow things down a bit.
And I'll tell you what, those 2 great dribble moves followed with the 3 could have been a huge momentum play for the Blue Jays, who are on a 5-0 run.
Rollins gets it underneath, blocked from behind, and they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Cooper, and that should be Cooper's second foul, I believe.
Foul charge to number 34, Jack Cooper, his second. Third team foul. Rollins to the line. Trey Munchin back in for the Patriots.
First free throw's missed by Rollins as Munchin's going to check in for Albert. Obviously, at this point, maybe we want to try to get Cooper on Rollins. He seems to be the better matchup, and with Albert in foul situation, you know he doesn't want to foul, so you know he's not going to go 100% of the defensive end when Rollins does get a touch low in the paint.
Yeah, tonight so far, like you said, Cooper's been been doing a great job on defense, and he's not in foul trouble, just like Albert.
It's going to be essential for Albert to get involved on the offensive end for the Patriots to get a chance. One of the leading scorers on the team is going to have to knock down a couple threes. You're going to have to start spacing the floor, getting everybody involved even more.
Yeah.
Quick timeout by the Patriots. Cut the lead down to 4 at one time. We know they have potential to come back in this one. They trail by 10 with 3:17 to go. We'll be right back. We'd like to report that UNO and Bellevue have canceled school for tomorrow. Jay Sutphin, if you're listening to this, gosh, I would love a snow day.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we're next.
Stenger, pressured up top. Now they give it to Cooper. Cooper spins, size advantage. Yes. Good, strong move by Cooper underneath, Joey.
Yeah, great move right there, going up strong.
Even with hands trying to steal the ball away from him. Really strong hands to corral that ball and go up strong.
Yeah, an excellent night for Cooper.
And a foul is going to be on the floor.
Foul charge to Millard South, number 23, Michael Harding. It's his third.
It's going to be Harding's third foul.
Team foul on the Patriots.
And for the Patriots, a big issue in that first half, we saw an early bonus for the Blue Jays, and we might see it again. The Patriots already 4 fouls with about 3 minutes left in the third quarter as Jack Cooper checks out.
Underneath.
A beautiful move right there.
That's going to be an and one for Chalmers.
Will Manor checking in for Creighton.
Great job right there, going up and under, getting it in.
No basket!
Oh, and that one will be on the floor.
Yeah, they did. He originally called it in the shot. Now, must have been a reversal of the call. Wait, so they called it Patriot ball.
I don't know what happened, but I love it.
That is some really miscommunication. That's not on us right there.
No, not at all.
He signaled and one. Into the corner. Blake Stanger, 3. Yes!
3-point
Lead back down to 5.
Great job by Blake.
Just when you need it. Blake Stanger, the leader. Really clutch all the time. Big shot right when they needed it. Now there's going to be a push, and that might be the third foul on Blake Stanger. After the
Foul charge to Millard South. Third. Fifth team foul.
And right there, Blake Stanger, yet another person with 3 fouls today.
So now both Stangers and Albert all with 3 fouls. That's going to be an offensive foul on Chalmers.
Foul charge to number 10, Spencer.
And that'll be the first foul for the Blue Jays this half.
That's his 4th personal foul, the first team foul.
And right now the Patriots starting to get in their groove again. Now, it was a 10-point game, now cut the lead back down to 5, or the deficit back down to 5, excuse me. They're looking to keep their run going. Blake Stanger obviously hit a huge 3 last play. First points of the game, always comes in clutch when you need them.
Gage Stanger. Patriots looking to get it down to 1 possession. Munchin to Harding. Harding, Albert, 3 ball. No, and a rebound underneath. Strong rebound by Buckley. Connor Buckley now brings it up the court. Now Brennan Buckley. Nice hesitation. No travel called. 42-35 Prep. Minute 53 and counting to go in the third quarter.
A good move by Prep. You know, we've seen Millard South go on multiple runs this quarter, but Prep always, you know, fires right back and retains that lead.
Albert now has it on the top of the key. Gives it off to Blake. Gage attacks. Off the glass. No. Back out. Extra possession. And a lazy pass. And that's somehow going to be saved.
Beautiful save right there by number 5, Connor Buckley.
And that's going to be a reach and foul on Munchin. John Trainer in on the break, and Munchin reached in and fouled him. That's going to be the Patriots' 6th foul of the half.
Right there, yet another costly foul by the Patriots. But what a great job by Prep to get him there. Great defensive stop and an amazing save by Connor Buckley.
Look, they're battling. I mean, we said it throughout this game. They have the ability to come back. We've seen spurts where they play good basketball, and they can play with Prep at any time. They just need to continue to get stops and not turn the ball over. Block bum behind by Harding. Cooper corrals it, and Stenger now brings it up the court. Into the corner for Munchin. Now gives a look to Cooper underneath. Cooper spins. That gets blocked.
Nice defense there by number 35, Will Manhart.
Yep. Munchin now back up top. Working it out around to Stratman. Stratman with nowhere to go. Tough pass underneath. And another turnover for the Patriots.
And that'll be turnover number 7 on the night.
Buckley off to City. Now Manhart underneath.
And there'll be a foul called. Let's see who it's on.
It's going to be on Cooper, I believe.
To the Patriots, number 34, Jack Cooper, his 3rd.
And that'll be Cooper's 3rd of the night. Now 4 players in the Patriots with 3 fouls.
Enters the bonus.
And one of them's checking right back in as Trevor Albert heads in for Cooper.
Trevor Albert checking back.
As Blake Stanger also heads in for Ben Stratman.
All right, so the starting 5 is on the court for the Patriots.
7-1, you 3. Now.
Second free throw's good. So making 1 and 2 from the Linus Manhart. Oh, excuse me, that was the first one. I thought that was the second one. Kind of got caught off guard looking at stats for a second, Joey. We haven't seen Blake Singer have his best offensive night, though. So, with the fourth quarter coming around in a tight game, I would expect that to change and him have the ball in his hands some more.
Yeah, we know Blake Stanger, the big thing for him, you know, it might not always be, you know, something that looks amazing on the stat sheet. You know, he brings a lot of leadership and value to this team.
Now doubling the post was Prep, and another turnover for the Patriots as they're not allowing Cooper to get it down low anymore. 3 ball, no good, way off the mark. And now Blake Singer runs with it. Down low to Cooper. Cooper off the glass, yes. 4 seconds and counting. Let's see if Prep can get a shot off. It's gonna be City. Does he get it off? He does not. And that's how the third quarter will come to a close. At the end of 3, Millard South is battling. Do they have a comeback in them in the last 8 minutes? 44-37. Blue Jays will be right back after this.
Prep will start with the ball.
Start of the fourth quarter. Prep's going to start with the ball, up 7. Point guard Justin City with the ball. Now off to Manhart, off the bench, along with Trainer. 3 guys off the bench in the game right now for Prep. This time it's Connor Buckley with the ball. Trying to get it down low. Staying right with there, blocked from behind by Cooper.
Great chase down block by Cooper. And right now for the Patriots, it's obvious. In the fourth quarter, the 2 biggest keys, limiting turnovers and fouls.
Trainer going to take a 3. Not able to knock it down. Battle for the board. That's going to be a foul on Prep.
And that'll be Blue Jays' second foul of the half, whereas the Patriots, 7 fouls this half, 15 the whole game. It's been brutal. We've seen 15 fouls. You can throw on 8 turnovers of that. Definitely a lot the Patriots need to clean up.
Cooper now has it up the top of the screen. Working the ball around. Oh, Albert trying to find Cooper down on the block. Continuing to move it. Albert now has it with the size advantage. Size advantage on City. Shoots over him. Yes! Good move by Trevor Albert. Lead back down to 5. Just over 7 minutes to play.
Let's go, defense!
Great look right there. Albert with the 10th point of the night.
Buckley. Nearly travels with it, now brings it back out.
Let's go!
City.
Foul charge to Millard.
That's going to be Stanger's 4th. Joey, did you feel me just poke you in the shoulder?
I did.
That was a foul.
And obviously a foul not going the Patriots' way. Their 16th foul of the night. Stanger with 4, 3 other players with 3 fouls.
It's going to be a 1-on-1 situation for City. First free throw is going to rattle in. Second free throw off the mark, so it's still a 2-possession game. Patriots now pushing it up the court. Like to see if they can get more switches where Trevor Albert has that size advantage like he did last time. They do it right now. See if they can get him a touch. Cooper off to Harding, now back to Munchin.
Nice ball movement we're seeing right here by the Patriots.
Albert, 3 ball. Bang!
Huge 3 right there by Trevor Albert. His 10th point of the night cuts the lead, or the deficit, to 3 points. That could be a huge momentum shift right there for the Patriots.
Lead down to 3. Trainer with the ball. Munchin not fouling. Trainer. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Munchin.
9-2.
And for the Patriots, they've been put in a really difficult situation. You know, not only are they trying to come back from what at one point was a 12-point deficit, you know, in a position like this, you're going to have to be aggressive, and that's really hard to do when you're 1 foul away from being the double bonus. You know, it's really hard because, you know, you have to limit the fouls, yet you also have to play aggressive. You know, they got put in this really difficult situation as they only trail by 4 on the other side.
Trainer makes the first one. And look, I'm not trying to sound completely biased here, even though we call games for this school. But some of these ticky-tack calls have been completely absurd. Okay. It's led to really hard foul trouble for Coach Lucian. His best players on the bench right now with 6 minutes to go in the game, right? They've been dealing with foul trouble all game, yet they're only down 5 against a 9-3 team. Once again, you have to respect the fight that this Patriot team has every possession, every single play on both ends of the court. It's why they're only down 5 right now. It's why they still have a chance. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Cooper to inbound to Stenger. Patriots trail by 5, over 6 minutes to go still in this one. Every possession is key from now on, though, if the Patriots want to continue to battle back in this one. Continue to move it side to side. It's been very good ball movement. Now Harding, a wide open 3. Yes! Michael Harding answers the Patriots. This ball movement has been terrific the entire second half. They really be seeming to share the ball. It's been really crisp on the offensive end, Joey.
Yeah, what a huge shot by Harding. You know, in the first half, the shot wasn't really falling, but this team's getting it together. Now only a 2-point deficit for the Patriots as Michael Harding gets his 9th point of the night.
Rollins back in. Schomer on the bench still with 4 fouls. Tough layup is good over the outstretched arm of Trevor Albert.
Great job by Buckley with the finish right there.
Gage Stenger with Blake still on the bench. Gives it out to Harding. They continue to move it side to side as they've done so well. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on Buckley. And a sarcastic applause from the parent section.
Charge to number 4, Brandon Buckley. It's his first.
And foul number 3 of the half for the Blue Jays. Luckily for them, you know, right now going in the bonus isn't a huge concern for you.
Harding gets it to Albert. He has open space for a 3. Yes! Trevor Albert! Red hot from behind the arc. They cannot miss right now. And the lead is down to 1.
Amazing shot by Albert, his 13th point of the night. We only have a 1-point deficit. The Patriots are putting together a heck of a comeback.
Rollins, no good, no foul called. Cooper the rebound. 3rd straight home game, down to crunch time. Harding, cross-court pass. Back up top to Gage. They're doing this all without Blake Stenger, their leader, on the court. And now a dangerous pass turned over by City.
A nice interception
Munchen coming
right
from
there.
behind. Rollins can't make it, no foul called. And now Gage Stenger, as the intensity starts to ratify, Coach Lucian's going to call a timeout. Crowd is on their feet. 4:20 to go in this one. Patriots 48, Blue Jays 49. You don't want to miss this one. We'll be right back. After a beautiful rendition of I Can Make Your Hands Clap, back at it with 4 minutes and plus to go in the game. Patriots coming back. We said it all game. Stenger. Oh, Prep not playing zone. This actually favors the Patriots with how they've been moving the ball around today, Joey. It's a different look, though. Harding in the middle. Cooper, 3 ball. No. Harding underneath. That's going to be off of Prep. Patriot ball.
And for the Patriots, what a hard-fought performance we've seen from them tonight. After starting the game down 12-3, you know, this is one where all the momentum was with Prep. It looked like it was going to be a really hard-fought, you know, one where it looked like they might not be able to win this one. And man, have they fought now, only trailing 1 with, you know,
Albert wide open 3. No good. Battle underneath. Harding. It's saved by Schomer's and a good pass to Buckley. Took his time while it was in the air out of bounds. Schomer's their best player. Drives baseline on Cooper. And that's going to be a foul on Jack Cooper.
And that'll be Cooper's 4th of the night.
Foul charge to number 34, Jack Cooper.
And with 3:44, having a big man who's been great on defense and their leading scorer, you know, having him 1 foul away from fouling out, that is a brutal situation for the Patriots. And now Lucian's got a tough call to make.
I bet he keeps everybody in.
I think right now the way it's going, you have to for now.
Gotta trust
But you
your
got to
players.
realize,
You've trusted them to battle back. You've trusted them to get back into this game. It's only a 2-point game now, right? They've got all the momentum, it seems like, still, despite Prep being at the line trying to make it a 3-point game.
Absolutely. I think when you fought this hard and done this much, you got to keep them in, but you also have to realize there could be repercussions.
Second free throw, no good. Lead still at 2. And especially when you're playing a 9-3 team. Nobody expected, really, Millard South to win this game tonight. But we know this team. We know how much they battle night in and night out. They swing it around. Cooper to Albert. Works it out of the corner. Oh, and a dangerous pass. Handled by Cooper. Back to Harding. Gage Stenger to Blake. To Albert. They continue to swing it. The zone actually giving Millard South some issues right now.
And the biggest thing right now with this zone is do not rush anything. Take your time, wait for someone to open up.
Cooper underneath. That's going to be deflected off of Prep as they try to get it off to Albert. Not sure, Cooper could have probably gone up with that right away.
In this zone, really interesting approach by the Blue Jays, but it's really given a lot of pressure on the Patriots, and I think it could be successful for the Blue Jays. Might be able to force a couple turnovers, reclaim that momentum.
Lead has been cut down to 2. Now back to man for Prep. Nice crossover by Gage Stenger. Into the lane, tie game!
What a move by Stenger. Creating space, going up strong and tying this one up.
City, deep 2. Yes, what an answer.
Great job by Prep. That's one thing we've seen all night. The Patriots have had multiple runs, but the Blue Jays have not failed to fight right back.
Seems like they keep answering right when Millard South continues to make this push. Gage, into the corner. Harding saves it, and that's going to be a foul.
Number 4, Brendan Buckley, is his second, fourth.
And for the Patriots, it goes without saying how huge this win would be for us. Right now, the Patriots have had 2 straight wins, and they're looking to have a third one against a 9-3 Prep team at home. The crowd roaring.
Prep back into the zone. Down low. Oh, nice look. Good ball fake. Oh, Blake, he had a Gage up top. And that's going to be off of Prep, Patriot ball. Blake missed Gage wide open at the top of the key. I think that's what they're discussing right now, Joey.
Yeah, he was open at the top of the key, and instead we had a near turnover. That's one thing the Patriots got to make sure.
Cooper right away, found it, one!
What a move by Cooper. The Patriots with the opportunity to take the lead. What a move by Cooper, going up strong, drawing the foul and making it.
Jack Cooper has a chance to give the Millard South Patriots their first lead of the game at the free throw line. Creighton Prep is taking a timeout. We're tied at 52 with 2:10 to go. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Patriots going for the upset win in front of their home crowd. Jack Cooper is at the line trying to give the Patriots their first lead of the night. They trailed 12-3 out of the gate, Joey, and we both kept saying, Patriots, they stick into games, right? They keep battling every possession. They're going to make a run, and they're going to try to battle back into this, and they're going to have a chance at the end. And that's exactly what we see now, as they're 2-10 away from possibly pulling off a huge upset against 9-3 Creighton Prep in front of their home crowd. Cooper gives the Patriots the lead as he sinks the free throw.
And one big thing for the Patriots that we discussed at the beginning of the game was, we knew how big of a role the 2 big men would play. And we see Trevor Albert and Jack Cooper, 2 top scorers, both doing an amazing job.
Cooper has 4 fouls, so it's an offensive defense substitution. So Trey Munchin into the game right now. Big stops needed by the Patriots. Backdoor cut. Wiley, yes. Prep back on top, 54-53. Under 2 minutes to go. Really good set out of bounds play on that backdoor cut by Prep.
Yeah, great move by Wiley. Nice finish as the Blue Jays reclaim the lead with 1:45 to go.
And that's going to be a timeout used by Coach Lucian. Obviously, every possession is so crucial right now. Lucian will still have one timeout in his back pocket.
By the Patriots, it is a full timeout with
And we're going to stay right here, Joey. These last minute 43, what's going to have to happen for Millard South to pull off this upset?
Well, I mean, obviously a big part of this comeback they've made was just being smart, playing at their own pace. You know, we saw at the beginning of the game when, you know, Creighton Prep had that huge run, they tried to match their pace, tried to match their intensity, and that's why we saw Creighton Prep get off to that 12-3 lead. And the Patriots kind of realized, okay, we got to play at our own pace, and that's how they've worked back into this game, gotten that lead. So they're going to make sure they got to keep playing their game and don't foul. You know, 1, automatic double bonus. 2, you got so many players in foul trouble. You got 2 guys with 4 fouls, 3 with 3.
Not only is the execution on the offensive end in terms of sharing the ball been terrific in the second half, but utilizing mismatches too, getting the ball inside. They've done a way better job this half, and it's kind of surprising because one of the best players, A.J. Rollins for Prep, you haven't really heard of him this entire game. So once again, these two bigs really starting to step up. Obviously, Trevor Albert's been huge despite the foul trouble in the first half. Hasn't picked up a foul in the second half. Stops. They're gonna have chances on the offensive end, right? Like Lucian's gonna draw up some good plays, right? Stanger, both Stangers in the backcourt. They're smart enough. They're gonna create open shots, get players the ball, get good opportunities. Stops. That's what it will come down to.
And it's hard because it's a mix of 1, stopping them when they often attack inside, and 2, not fouling while they do that. That's why you got guys like Trey Mungin who have played fantastically and don't have to worry about foul trouble.
Cooper's back on the court. Prep staying in that zone. Well, Albert, they swing it around. Oh, look at the ball movement. Harding, 3. No. Cooper the board. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Justin City.
After the missed 3, great rebound by Cooper as the Patriots get the ball back with under 1.5 minutes to play.
Minute 27 to be exact. Cooper inbounds it to Blake Stanger. Prep stays in that zone. Continue to move it side to side. Now Albert. 1-on-1. Blake Stanger drives, gets fouled as he goes up.
Great job by Blake Stanger. Like we said, it had been a slower game for him offensively, but we know that when the time comes where they really need him, he will always come in clutch. He has that leadership where he knows when the teammates need him, and here he is coming up with the chance to take the lead for the Patriots right here.
Good job by the referees not falling for that flop when Trevor Albert was posting his man down. Stanger, best free throw shooter on the team. Knocks down the first. The Millard South student section is hype right now. Crowd is on their feet. A lot of buzz in this arena. Second free throw, no good. Battle for it. It's won by number 21, Lou Jungers. Prep's gonna slow things down now. We're under 1 minute to play. Big stop coming up for the Patriots.
And you can't picture a more exciting game. Less than a minute to play. We got a tie ball game.
Prep's gonna call a timeout to discuss this. Millard South's gonna have to be prepared for the backdoor cuts, any kind of set play out of this timeout. We've seen Prep execute it a couple times, including that last backdoor cut where Stanger got caught watching. So, really critical timeout coming up. 51.6 seconds to play, ladies and gentlemen. 54 all. We'll take a quick break and be back. You want to be the man? you got to beat the man. Patriots want to get their season turned around. You have immense momentum going into the stretch part of the year to have a shot at state. This is a huge last 51 seconds for them to have the chance to do so. Sitting at 4-6 right now, what a win it would be to get them to 5-6, get them on a 3-game winning streak, Joey.
Yeah, and what a better way to get a 3-game winning streak than beat a 9-3 Creighton Prep team, especially when you were trailing the whole game.
They play Omaha Central this upcoming weekend. That's going to be a tough game. But after that, they play Berth, Omaha North, and Millard North. So a huge game for Millard South to stay alive and keep fighting for a spot in this year's playoffs. Oh, Harding with the steal. Nearly steals it. Now City with the ball up top. 32 seconds and counting. Looking to hold for one final shot. Albert. And that's going to be a hip check foul on Trevor Albert. It's going to be a double bonus, too, for Creighton Prep.
Foul charge to Millard South. Number 30, Trevor Albert, his fourth.
And lucky for Albert, only his fourth foul, and now he will join Cooper in big foul trouble. Got to make sure that they play really smart basketball right here.
It's going to be a key factor if this game were to go 5 extra minutes, Joey. First free throw, yes.
And the
City,
crowd,
with ice in his veins, knocks down the first free throw.
yeah, City's been a huge part of this offense tonight and just his team in general.
Breaking news, Millard Public Schools has just canceled school tomorrow.
And
I don't know if that's a sign for the last 24 seconds. That second free throw's missed. Albert with the board. Patriots have a chance for the final shot. 20 seconds and counting. Gage Sanger with the ball. And timeout.
Yes, sir!
Your score was 16.9 seconds. Prep 55, Patriots 54.
Say, hey, we're live, but I didn't know it wasn't muted. That's okay, guys. If you hear this huge roar right now, it's because Jay Suffin, my guy, just
The
canceled
man, the
school.
myth, the legend,
You know what would be even better in the last 17 seconds, Joey?
be to take that dub against 9-3 Creighton
that
Prep
dub.
and think about it all tomorrow. And here we go right now, 16.9 seconds, game on the line. This is what we've all been waiting for.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are resuming play, 55-54. Your Creighton Prep Blue Jays lead your Millard South Patriots by a score of 1 point. Gage Stanger with the ball up top. Prep playing man. Gage with the ball. Off to Harding with 10 seconds. Harding drives off the glass. Yes! 5 seconds and counting. And a timeout by Creighton Prep with 4.6 seconds to go.
Michael Harding, Mr. Clutch, his 11th point of the night
Joey,
comes in when they need it.
I can't hear you. It's so loud in here. Michael Harding off the glass and good.
An amazing look right there. And your Millard South Patriots lead the Creighton Blue Jays 56-55 after trailing almost the whole entire game. What a performance, and now a huge defensive stop to try and keep this lead and have a huge upset win.
What an ending. What an ending.
And now for the Patriots, big thing to realize is that it is not over. You still got a hungry, strong, quick Creighton Prep team that has 5 whole seconds to get a bucket. You got to make sure you're smart. You can't afford a foul because that gives them 2 free shots. And you got to just make sure you're doing everything you can to prevent them. And the Millard South Patriots with a stop here will cap off with a 3-game winning streak, upsetting 9-3 Creighton Prep, but they still got work that needs to be done. A huge stop right here with 4.6 seconds left.
They have to go the length of the court with 4.6 seconds. Patriots playing up, which is smart. Nobody denying the ball. Now Buckley with the ball. Buckley with 3. Off to Wiley with 2. Stolen away. Does he get it off? No good! Patriots win! Patriots win! They come back from 12 down at half to win 56-55 and an incredible momentum-turning, season-defining win. Oh my goodness, Joey.
An amazing performance. Never say die attitude from the Patriots. Down 12. Here they are clawing their way back into this one. Late shot by Michael Harding to take the lead and ultimately give the Patriots the win. Your Millard South Patriots are now on a 3-game winning streak and just upset the 9-3, now 9-4 Creighton Prep Blue Jays. Not a better place to be right now, and guess what? None of these people are going to school tomorrow. We got a whole day to celebrate this. What a performance by the Millard South Patriots. Never giving up after a slow start. They worked hard this whole game, and here they are.
An incredible comeback win. Can't say enough about the resiliency of this Patriot team, Joey. The student section loves it. Just an incredible win. It seriously just changed their season.
Absolutely. I mean, you watch the beginning of that game. They fought hard, but the shots weren't falling, and they kept working for it. And they never gave up. They kept going. The shots started to fall. Their defense was amazing. While they may have fought with foul trouble, they still worked their butts off, and it paid off. 3-game winning streak, now 5-6 Patriots, and they're looking real nice.
56-55, Patriots over Blue Jays. For Andrew Smith and Joey Kirkle, I'm Dylan Pelster signing off for now. Millard, enjoy your snow day tomorrow, everybody. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.